So if you're thinking about doing this cryptocurrency shit, you know, I tell you, save your fucking money. Don't go into this shit.
Insulted by you. I have enough money. I was a self-made multimillionaire before I ever got involved in Bitcoin.
In terms of cryptocurrencies, general, I do think that I think what's going on definitely will come to a bad end.
You might take 10% and put it in Bitcoin or Ethereum, but if you do that, you've got to pretend you've already lost your money.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Team Crypto Daily, where I'll be talking about cryptocurrencies, ICOs, and what's next. Today I'm doing things a little different. I'm doing ICO SharkTank. That's where you guys all seen the show Shark Tank. Basically, I'm going to take a couple crypto ICOs. I'm going to look at them and see whether they're a good investment, kind of Shark Tank style. I don't know. I like the show. I think it's funny and it's cool that now people can actually do it with crypto. So today I'm talking about, what are the three ones? Okay, today I'm talking about, they're all data focused coins and they're all doing their ICO. They either started their pre-sale or their ICO is going live soon, so you guys can invest. And yeah, they're all about data decentralization. So the first one is Repux. Repux is a business-to-business ICO platform. The second one is Data Wallet. It's letting consumers monetize their data that they use on their different social media platforms. And the third one is Doc.io. This one is like a professional data exchange, sort of like they'll be incorporating LinkedIn and stuff like that. So let's get into it. I just want to be able to say, and for that, I'm out, just like they do on Shark Tank. That's why I'm doing this. So let's get it. So first one is up. Let's start with Doc. I already got it pulled up, which is perfect. So yeah, data is the most valuable resource. User data is the core of all consumer-facing apps. Centralized platforms mine the privatized data, and for their own agendas, leave the control in the hands of few company. At Doc, we believe in this value being shared between users and apps to create more connected, decentralized internet. So basically, they believe that companies are hoarding their data like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google, which is true. This is true. They are hoarding their data. And this is kind of a problem, I guess, because I guess other people want in on this data. I guess they kind of have a monopoly over it, so it's not really fair. And so they say users, we have limited opportunities. So it's saying most people have lots of different platforms, like we have LinkedIn, we have Facebook, and we have Twitter. But the data isn't all together. They're each separate on each platforms. So this is a problem because let's say you wanted to incorporate like maybe some LinkedIn history with some Facebook history, and you can't do it because the data is on separate platforms. And yeah, this is example. They use Twitter, LinkedIn, and then Upwork. So this is going to be able to let you, I guess, fully control your data in one place across different app platforms, and it's going to stay up to date because we all know not every social media is not going to live forever. So a lot of it's outdated. Like for example, my Facebook, I still have a job that I worked when I was in high school in there, but like they said, I guess it's a problem. So the use cases, they're looking at job markets, education, for me it looks like they're trying to like really tap into the kind of LinkedIn type of social media where it's really staying up to date on work history. So I don't really see Instagram and Twitter being that much of a use case. Maybe Twitter, but not really Instagram. But we'll see. So let's go into their token sale. So hard cap. So they're looking to raise $20 million. And they're looking to release 100 billion tokens into supply. The whitelist date is February 8th if you want to get in, and there's a token sale date, the 21st. So, $20 million market cap is pretty reasonable. I think that's it's very reasonable in today's ICO game. and they're looking, yeah, I guess to partners. They already have some partners, so they're looking, I guess, just to build out the platform. I've registered on the platform. Let's see if I can show you. It looks okay. I didn't import any data, but we'll see. So yeah, this is just what the app looks like. So yeah, we'll see if we'll see if I'll invest in the end. So let's move on to the next one. The next one, we have Repux. So Repux, they're trying to do business to business data. So basically they're trying to take the existing businesses that have data. So let's say you do e-commerce, you have all your customers' data, where they live, their purchase history, all that data, and Repux is basically an exchange that will allow you to sell the data in the form of Repux tokens to developers. So you make apps, you need data, you can buy it from the businesses who have data, and then the developers, if they make something like really cool with the app, they can sell it back to the person, or I think anyone. They can either sell it back, or they can either sell it back specifically or to anyone who wants the data. And yeah, so it's kind of just like an exchange, which is really cool. So they're targeting, instead of consumers like Doc, like me, and people who use the media, they're targeting business to business, SMEs, small and medium-sized businesses, because they have a lot of data, but they don't have a way of really understanding it as they claim, which is actually, I think, a very good market to go into. Because if you look at these big businesses like Facebook, Amazon, their business is data. That's literally their business. They are constantly tracking where people look on the screen. They're constantly tracking what people like to do on Facebook. So it's basically just gathering as much data as possible. And like Doc said, they have a monopoly over it. I mean, I guess it's kind of fair because we're on their platform, but you know, what can you do? So Repux, they are, let me see. Okay, so they have 500 million supply. One Repux is 20 cents. They have a hard cap of $33 million, which is a little bit more than Doc. I wonder why there's just more. And I want to see. So the token, date starts April 5th. So the pre-sale is going on now. Yeah, fat 50% off. That's a fat discount. If you want to get in early, that's the time. You can basically double your money by the time it goes live. So that's a really fat discount, even earlier. But so yeah, they have some nice discounts, decreasing as their ICO goes on longer and longer. So there is Repux. The next one, last but not least, is Data Wallet. Data Wallet is basically giving users the ability to monetize their data. It's a really simple concept. You link up your social media, they have your data, you link it up, and basically you get to monetize your data. So when people want to buy the data and all the data you collect by just using the social media sites, you get to collect it, and you collect it in the form of Data Wallet tokens, or DXT, I think is what it's called, and you get to sell it in the exchange. It's really simple. So now let's go into the investment and my critiques and whether I'll be in or out. And just because I say in or out, it doesn't actually mean I'll be in or out for sure. It's just an idea. So let me go to Doc. You know, the one thing I don't like about this is that just because you are putting your profile on a decentralized app, I don't feel that it's giving you full control of your data. Because if they were giving you full control, they would give you the ability, like Data Wallet, to monetize your data. That is full control. You can do whatever you want with it. And, you know, I don't know. That's just a big thing to me. It's more of just another kind of, I see it as kind of a middleman in a way, because they need the data from LinkedIn and these social networks. So basically, they're basically trying to get it from the social networks and just sell it off to other users with your permission, which isn't a bad thing, but to me, I don't know, it's just not, it's not as enticing to me. Whereas data wallet, I have real more control of my data because I get to choose if I want to monetize it or not. So for that reason, for Doc, I'm out. It's a good platform. Actually, I'm not gonna say I'm fully out. I might be in for invest in the pre-sale and then flip, but for a long term, I think they're gonna need to incorporate a more incentive for users to give the data, because right now it's basically just give your data because you choose. Well, you know what? They're gonna take your data anyway. LinkedIn. So I think they need more of the incentive. So for that, I'm out. Now to Repux. Repux, I like this concept. Business to business is a great concept for investing because businesses have a lot more capital than consumers. I think they're going after a really good market. And for that, I'm not going to be in or out, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm definitely not going in yet, but I'm not going to close the door. You know, I'm going to keep the door open, especially with this 30% discount. I think that's very nice. It could be potentially pretty lucrative, especially if they get a lot of small, medium-sized businesses on board. So they get a neutral. And the last one is the data wallet. I think what data wallet is doing is really cool. It's super dope. Their crowd says about to start any day now, one day. And I think giving the users the ability to monetize their data is really what's going to set this apart. Sorry about that. My camera just died. But let me continue. So back to data wallet. I think they're tackling a very interesting issue in a very interesting way. And I like how they're really giving full control to the app users. I might not necessarily invest in data wallet personally, but I do think the long-term potential is very big. And even though I might not invest, I will definitely be using the data wallet app because your data is only as valuable as the network. And the more people that use the platform, that means more data can be collected, and that makes it more valuable. So I'm not out of data wallet. I'm just not going to be investing in it as of right now, but I will use the app. So just to summarize, Doc, not too bullish on the long term, but I do think since they're raising not too much money, it could be a good opportunity for more of a mid to short term investment. Repux I think has a lot of potential, but it just depends how many SMEs they get on board. Investment wise, I'm on the fence. And then data wallet, I probably will not be investing, but I will definitely be using the app because I want to monetize my data, and I think it's a super great idea. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of ICO SharkTank, whether I'll be in or out of the project. And yep, if you like this channel, make sure you subscribe to Team Crypto Daily, join the winning team, and I'll be back for more videos. Take care.